Hello everybody. It's time to start. Hello everybody. It's time to start our webinar. The topic of our webinar is how to open high profitable online and offline robotics school with Robo. And today we have 4 speakers. First speaker is me. I'm Pavel Frolov. I'm founder of Robo. Also, we have Katerina Kala, Director of Franchising at Robo, Marat Belaludinov, Regional Manager at Robo, and Yasuo Ninomia, Head of Robo Japan. First of all, let me ensure that you can hear me and you can see me. So please type plus if you can see, and please type plus if you can hear us. Okay, I see that you can hear and you can see me. And short description about our webinar. Today we will meet for 60 minutes. We will have questions from the audience section. Language of our webinar is English. We will provide video of our webinar, and everybody can ask questions to speakers. Please use special questions section on the upper part of the dashboard. So now let's discuss the content of our webinar. The topics that we will cover today: why the educational business will always be successful, how to hire, train, and keep a qualified teacher, how to ensure a constant customer flow, how to conduct online and offline business and not be afraid of external restrictions, why is it best to enter the educational business market through a successful franchise, and Robo experience in running a successful and high profitable school network. So why this webinar is important? You will learn how to launch business that will bring you stable income. You will learn how to launch an online and offline school of programming and robotics with Robo's help. You will learn all of Robo's life hacks from 15 years of educational experience. You will get a set of bonuses from Robo: online school financial model, example of teaching methodic, and other helpful materials. And once again, I am Pavel Frolov. I am founder and producer at Robo, and we are International School of Robotics, Coding, and 3D Modeling, and Robo is an expert in educational robotics. So nice to meet you. Let's get know each other. So please tell me who are you and what city are you from, and please add digit like 1 if you're a new entrepreneur with minimal experience, 2 if you're experienced businessman looking for a long-term project, and 3 if you have successful business looking for new business opportunities. I will show you the examples. So my digit is 3, and I'm from Russia, St. Petersburg. So let's, so please write in chat. So, okay. Okay, we have Germany, Hamburg, new entrepreneur. So I hope that all of you will introduce yourself. And while you are doing this, let's continue our webinar. So a little bit about Robo. Robo is International Robotics Coding and 3D Modeling School Network. Robo is teaching now more than 50,000 students in 20 countries. Robo has sold 130 franchise licenses and more than 300 school classes. So advanced technologies of Robo give us a systematic approach to teaching, signature programs, teacher and kids assessment license, registered trademark, and management expertise. Robo is a reliable product. Curriculum developed by the Finnish Methodological Center, equipment manufactured in Finland and have all needed certification, and Robo products approved in more than 60 Finnish schools. Robo is winner of Google Rice Award, Fukuoka City Award from Japan, Finlandic contest from Finland, and approved by Aalto University, World Didact Association, and Innakas network of innovative teachers from Finland. So key Robo achievements will be discussed on this slide. The Robo team has been working with educational software and hardware for 15 years. During this time, we have achieved a lot. We launched in-house production in Finland. We opened 2 offices in Japan, in Tokyo and Fukuoka, by the invitation of Japanese government. We developed our own training methods together with Aalto University from Helsinki, Finland. We used Robo Scratch as an educational project for students and teachers. We conducted a promotional campaign jointly with Intel of Scratch. We entered the top 30 and received international grant from Google as part of the Google Rice Awards in 2013 and 2014. We won Finnish government Finlandic contest, and we got invitation from Finnish government to open Robo Finland office. We developed version 3.0 of Robo software for Android devices to teach children from age 5. We supplied educational equipment to Lappeenranta University of Technology in Finland, and we are partner of Lappeenranta University of Technology. We tested techniques and equipment at 60 schools in Finland together with Innakas community, and we attained the status of silver member of World Didact Association. So now let's talk about the importance of technological education. First of all, let's talk about problem of the world education. Modern technology education taught us magic and shapes thinking in the spirit of the black box. So students are taught by programs which is sponsored by software and hardware vendors. So students taught how to press buttons in ready software, how to combine hardware blocks which already made by someone else. And after this education, you will get engineers who is best consumer of the technologies, but not technological innovator. So if you teach students how to use technology as a black box, these students will be the engineers who will repair robots who was made by someone else. But Robo approach is open source ideology. So we provide open source software, we provide open source hardware, and we teach kids very deep. And in STEM education landscape, you will see that most of students all over the world are studying STEM education like science and mathematics. But there is a gap in technology and engineering field. So Robo is filling this gap in T and E letters of STEM education. And Robo has extended STEM education to STREAM. So it's science, technology, robotics, engineering, art, and math. So this is solution how to train engineers and innovators of the future. And we are focusing not only to the left part of the brain, which is for abstract thinking and logical thinking, but also to the right part of the brain, which is for creativity and process-based thinking. So Technological innovation of Robo is very deep. Robo has created a set of equipment and electronic educational complex which allows children to be truly creators, educators, use modern technology and everything together, develop your technology and engineering using free software skills and free and open source hardware. So Robo solution is easy to use, designed for mass adoptions, ready to use and complete advanced tasks, designed and manufactured in Finland. So platform robots and educational materials were developed in cooperation with Helsinki University Department of Teacher Education and Finnish Secondary School from Minnekas Networks, and Robo products are CE certified. So main roots of Robo projects, Robo technology is three products that meet demand on T and E in STEM concepts, technology and engineering. So this is Robo Kit, Robo Lab, and Robo 3D printer. So Robo Kit is comprehensive robot construction kit with 5 simple magnetic mount sensors and LED light. Kits may replicate complicated technology by programming robot and changing and combining sensors. So target audience kids from 5 to 15 years old. RoboLab is very easy robot to enter the world of technology. This robot is not able to move on its own, but brings closer understanding of light, sound, and other sensors. So this is good introduction to the IoT field. This is for kids from 5 to 15 years old. And Robo 3D printer is a proprietary developed Robo 3D printer. Kids may create parts of robots to construct and program it further according to study plan of Robo. And this solution for kids from 9 to 15 years old. Robo educational methodic consists offline and online courses. So basics programs covers topics like introduction in programming and algorithmics, introduction on circuit engineering, mobile robotics, basics of IoT, basics of 3D printing and 3D prototyping. And we have junior groups like 5 to 7 years old, middle groups 8 to 10 years old, and senior group 11 to 15 years old. And also Robo has variable and holiday programs for school holidays in autumn, winter, and spring. Training program from master classes for 5 days. And for school holidays at summer, this is summer city camps on vacations, which last from 1 to 3 weeks. Variable parts which can be visited in parallel with the basic program, like Minecraft programming, Python programming, Beam robotics, Scratch games design, programming quadrocopter, and so on. And of course, many festival events like master classes for Halloween, New Year, Valentine's Day, Robo quiz, Robo competition, and Robo festival. So as well, Robo educational methodics consist online study. So this is short 6 and 12 lesson educational models with a measurable result. So this is Scratch programming, 3D modeling, circuit engineering, Minecraft programming, App Inventor application for smartphones design, and Python programming. So all these programs held online. So this is good solution for possible COVID quarantine. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful that you have visited our webinar, and now I will give a word to Marat Belaludinov, Regional Manager at Robo, and Marat will tell you how the educational business will always be successful together with Robo. So Marat.
Hello, Pavel. Hello, dear participants of our webinar. Do you hear me well? Please send. Okay, great. I see. And Anna, please give me the Okay. The first topic will be why the educational business will always successful. At this slide, you can see. Anna, please give me the management of the presentation. I don't have it. I saw. Parents spend a lot of money on child education, for example, foreign language or some other cutting edge and perspective trainings and courses. The customers pay for a long time and the customer base are permanently growing. And our courses have very high level of lifetime values. The third reason is the positive social mission. By this reason, you can easily receive and attract funding. For example, grant funding, or for example, receive taxation privileges. And the next reason is the easy to meet sanitary requirements is very important. So at the next slide, you can see the events with which you can receive all 12 month permanent or year workload of your students. First of all, demand peaks. It's 3 periods. It's August, October, December, February, May, June, and you have to prepare programs in advance. But the online plus offline educational business is very stable and very reliable. And the next topic is how to hire, train, and the most important, keep a high qualified teacher. You can see 4 stages of hiring teacher. First of all, we provide you vacancy sample. You can see the link to vacancy sample at the left near corner, and please check up it. The following stage is the interview script, which we provided. Interview script contains the questions about evaluation. We took participants at preliminary interviews to candidates to this job position, and fourth, we take participants at the candidate evaluation, and the final. Complete teaching methodics. Teachers are replaceable. It's very important. The teacher must complete advanced training courses and learn how to work with the education program. The teacher needs to be monitored, and
Hello, everybody. I am from Japan, Tokyo. Sorry for the technical trouble. So since he's in a off time, I'll speak from Japan first. I'll explain my experience in Japan. The next page. I cannot move the page, you know. Anna-san, can you change the page to the next one? Yes. You know where we are, you know, this is Japan. So next slide, please. Since Pavel also mentioned about our winning of the prize in Japan, 2019, Robo won the pitch contest, which was held in startup Fukuoka City. And Japanese government also invited Robo to establish the company in Japan. Next, please. At this moment, Tokyo, me, Ninomiya is taking over, and we have another good staff, young and energetic Mr. Kubota is taking part. Please, next. And just as we told that last year, we won the prize, and we have decided to establish the company in November last year. And so that to start our offline lesson from April 2020. However, you know that the coronavirus problem has happened and occurred. So we have, suddenly have to change our policy from offline lesson into online lesson. So there is a very short time of the allowance for us to change it, but we could succeed to change into online lesson within 2 weeks time. And then middle of April, we have started online lesson, and we have totally now, including online and offline, more than 60 students, offline 20, and online 40. So from the middle of April until beginning of September, more than 60 students has participated in. This is, we think, not a small success. Please, next slide. Yep. So there are a few pictures which we are showing that our online lesson. Below small screen, you can see the children, and big screen also children and the teachers, you know. Next one. And this is a little bit tough online lesson for 3D modeling, because we have to teach right click or some shortcut. Each student has a different PC and different position of the screen and keyboards, That the reason why a little bit tough, but anyway, we could succeed to teach even 3D modeling through online. Next one. This is offline lesson picture in Fukuoka. And this is Tokyo. I took this picture. So if you want to listen from me more deeply, you can contact me through here, or you can also send some question from above right side. And I hope you also have a good luck and big success in your country. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Please mark in chat if you hear me and see me well. Please put pluses on the chat, and I will see that you see me and hear me. Good afternoon, dear guests. Oh, I see your pluses. Thank you very much. And my name is Catherine Ecalo. I am Director of Franchising of Robo. Thank you very much for your interest in education solutions from Robo and for future business cooperation. So let me start. And my first topic is, why is it best to enter the educational business market through a successful franchise? So I just tried to next slide. Yes, thank you very much. And franchise advantages. Why do it by franchise is better than for yourself? According to global statistic, 80% of businesses that started franchising survive in unstable conditions and develop. So this happens because the head company has the necessary experience in organizing and managing this business. You can teach, and this head company can teach you how to effectively build business processes. So the Robo company has been in the children's educational business for many years and offer the best solution for learning robotics. In particular, the Robo business model was tested and its success was confirmed at 130 franchisee clubs all around the world. The team of the head company has everything it needs. First of all, methodologists and marketers who helps in starting a business with attracting clients and create the best educational curriculum in robotics. So the head company supports you all the way to open and develop your Robo Club for a franchise. We are always in touch and ready to answer your questions and support. And please put the pluses to the chat if everything okay, and go to the next slide. Okay, and in this table on this slide, you can see the difference between starting an educational business on your own or on a franchise with a support team from Robo, from head company. First line is choosing location. If you do it yourself, you should independent find selection the good location for your business. You don't have any requirements and you do it for your intuition. But with a franchise, with a head company, you have ready-made requirements for the best location and you have a design project. And you have all necessary materials to the best place. The next line is about buying equipment. As you remember, we're talking about robotics school. So first of all, in robotics class, you should buy robots. You also need to select equipment for your training center. In the open sale, you will not find comprehensive solution as Robo for all age categories with lessons and technical support, which means you will need to study this market for yourself. Look for the best combination of price and quality and buying equipment without curriculum. You will have to yourself develop them. You should write these lessons for yourself. And if you order equipment online from unverified suppliers, it may take a long time to deliver to you, or technical assistance will not be provided in a timely manner. In the franchise package, in opposite, you get the necessary requirements for all equipment, not only robotics equipment. This also applies the requirements for laptops or computers, requirements for screen and project for the teachers to demonstration in the classroom. Also, we have requirement to the internet connection and so on. And of course, we provide service support for you. Our team has services and customer care engineer position who answer questions about hardware, software, and training materials for 30 minutes every day per week. So, and in the next line, you see the teachers. As my colleagues told, to find teacher, it's an important thing for educational business. Without a franchise, you need to find teachers and train them to work with equipment you bought, and also give them a program according to which they will teach children. Sometimes it may seem that inviting a teacher with an already written program, it's a good idea, but you need to understand what risks such a strategy carries in case of termination of cooperation with the teacher. So, and in the opposite, therefore, in Robo, we select teachers together with you. You send us candidate CVs. We conduct interviews with him on basic knowledge of physics, mathematics, circuitry, and programming, after which we send them to training program, where we tell in detail how to work with Robo equipment, curriculum, and program. Teachers don't need to create their own curriculum. They have a detailed lecture notes and presentations for students. And also our methodologists regularly conduct webinars and trainings for teachers. We support the community of teachers. Teachers don't leave us. They like working with Robo products. And the next line is about marketing and advertising. So without franchise, you will need to research advertising channels, test them, and spend a budget on it. I'm not saying that with a franchise, you don't need to do this. Of course, you should do that. Researching new advertising opportunities and technologies is the challenge for any businessman and entrepreneur. But with a franchise, you get a working version of an advertising campaign from the first day, which begins to bring requests from customers for reasonable money, which means you can experiment, of course, while your profit does not suffer. So this is in the startup step. What is franchise advantages? Opposite if you do the business for yourself first time. And in the next slide, you will see the process, how the head company also helps and support all franchisee partners when your business grow in the process. So I also again ask you about the feedback. Please put your pluses to the chat, or if you have questions for the first part, please put your questions to the chat. If you don't have questions, let's continue. So in the left column, you see the risks to the business that can lead to temporary loss of profit. The head company is aware of those risks and is ready to support you, of course. So the first risk is a departure of the teachers. It should be noted here how important it is to work according to the curriculum. And in the event of teacher dismissal, you don't have to worry that your clients left with him from you. We will find and train a new teacher in 14 days, and then you will be able to provide services to your students who are expecting that. So, and the second line, you see the clients leaves. So it's also could be. What we do, we use customer relationship management system called CRM system. This is IT solution in which you manage all your relationship with clients. We see whether spied conversations are being observed from customers leaving the club. Usually, we lose no more than 20% of the clients we attracted at the beginning of the year. And since our business model is all seasonal, we replenish this 20% by constantly recruiting new groups. And the manager of the head company will help you to notice in time that the percentage of customer leaving is higher, and to understand at what stage of work the customers are leaving, as well as together you can develop a plan to improve business processes and stop customer leakage. And the next line, we talked about that earlier, about the curriculum. All the time you need to update the program because technologies go farther and farther to the future. And we already talked about this. This is expensive, and you need to understand very well the topic of teaching children robotics. Very few companies do this systematically. We have gained such experience for 5 years and pass it on to you. We conduct market research and partner with the best universities to design a curriculum, then create detailed lessons and test them in our own schools. And only then those lessons are received by our partners. We also talked about the equipment earlier. The head company provides technical support for all equipment required for training. Without those support, you yourself or your employees have to deal with the repair and adjustment of equipment, which is not always effective. So this is franchise advantages of the start and the growth when your business grows. And the next slide is about bonus. Hooray! We've reached a new bonus for our webinar listeners. Now who listened carefully to the entire webinar received the financial model of the Robo Club franchise in order to access the financial attractiveness. So please check the link on the chat. Please download it. And you also could leave your contact information by link, or please use the code, leave your contact information, and after that, our manager will contact you and discuss financial model and also answer all your questions about business with Robo, about the collaboration. So please leave your contact information now on this link. And our manager will contact you as soon as possible and answer your question about the financial model. And we could continue. So again, please put the pluses to the chat if you hear me well and see me well, because we now start a new topic. So now I hope you agree that starting your business in the educational robotics market is better based on the franchise model. But how to choose a franchise? There are so many offers. So let's talk about let's talk about why Robo is your best partner to enter educational market. What we could suggest to you in this business. Now let's go. In this slide, you see all advantages that the head company will give you at the start and in the process of business development. As we're talking about, it's a famous brand worldwide. That's a technical and methodological support. This is a great curriculum for 5-year program for all age group from 5 to 15-year-old. This is training courses for teachers. This is support to choosing the location and a design project and so on. And of course, this is CE certificated equipment developed and produced in Finland. But I would like to focus on the point about businesses that operate 12 months a year. I consider this an achievement of our company that in the seasonal form of business, as educational businesses, we managed to form and test a year-round business model, and you will get access to it by becoming our partner. The situation, you know what I'm talking about, of the last 6 months have further strengthened our business model and made our business more stable because we connected online training to our curriculum. Therefore, now it's even more profitable to cooperate with Robo, like a franchise. So, and in the next slide, you can see what materials and services you get from the head company when you become a partner within the franchise book. Advertising materials, support with finding location, support with marketing and advertising campaigns, and so on and so on. All this you will see in instruction. And also, I want to notice that we have a startup manager. Your startup manager, your startup team will help you to start your business in 3 months after signing the contract. Every week, we talk with our startup partners and help them answer questions and so on. So this is just a little part of our front book materials, of course. And the next slide is about, again, bonus. And in order for you to understand the full depth study of educational materials that we create, we have prepared for all the participants is another bonus, an example of teaching materials. One lesson consists of several documents. And you now can download example of lessons from the link to estimate the volume of materials transferred. When you look at the materials of one lesson as an example, consider that for each age group, we have prepared lessons for 5 years of study. 30 lessons per year, 90 minutes long, every lesson for one age group. That's 90 lessons per year and 450 lessons for 5 years. We also write scripts for workshops, robotic quests, and hold events from our students. So please find the methodic sample in the chat. Please download the link. And let's continue. So on this slide, let's talk about work formats. Today, we offer our partners to work in such formats as online school plus equipment, also a very interesting opportunity for you, and offline school, and also offline school plus online club in your region. You can choose one format or combine them. And more details. So in this slide, you see the subjects that we study at the online school. Here is the basics program for new students. And this program will develop so that the child, after the basics program, can deepen his knowledge of each of those subjects. Our main difference from online programming schools or any other online website or so on is that our classes take place in real time with real teacher in a group of children, up to 5 students in each group, and we give knowledge much wider than just programming. We are learning the basics of robotics. So you see our subjects, it's coding, of course, basics program for coding, 3D modeling, circuitry design, and like a dessert and Minecraft programming. Okay, and on the next slide, you will see the very interesting opportunity online school plus equipment for students. You see the subjects we work with and how it works. Our partners sell self-assembly kits to their customers, and customers buy kits and lessons by subscription. And in the lessons with the teacher to figure out how to make this or that robot. So you see that circuitry design new version. After basic circuitry, you go to the circuitry design 2.0, and the assembly and programming auto dancing robot. It's very funny robot with eyes, hands, and legs, and he could smiling, and kids like it very much. And also online plus equipment format give you opportunity to sell directly Robo robot kits and Robo laboratory as equipment to the family who want to use it in educational process of the kids, and they buy the subscription in your school how to work with this equipment and what you can what knowledge could you bring. So, and the next slide is online school and offline school combined format. So, show you how you can combine online and offline format. It's worth noting that the online school operates on a large area of your city. So you could choose the largest territory for online school. And offline location have an exclusive area of 3 kilometers in a radius around the location. So this is important to accent about it. And the next one, let's move on the terms of the partnership. Thank you very much for your time. You listen us, so please, our terms of the partnership. If you want to become a partner of Robo, you see the terms. Franchise fee, it's one-time payment for to become a partner. And this is conditions for online and offline franchise. So they are the same. And royalty, this is monthly payment starting from the second month, and it's near 350 euro per month. And also please check the advertising budget for 3 months. We recommend it, it's near 5,000 euro. It's very important for to do the advertising campaign for your online school. Okay, so, and if you're interested in these conditions, please watch also on this slide. You can see how the head company will protect your investments in online. So we control the work of the respective territory by each partner and prevent partners from selling at price below the recommended ones. So, and the green text you see the penalties for violation up to the contract termination. So the head company really protect your investments in this case. And finally, if you're interested in all this, if you're interested in partnership, you could see a special offer of those who have listened to the end of the webinar. This is an opportunity to get a special price for franchise fee for entering into partnership with Robo. Or you have two variants. First variance case about franchise fee, and the second variance option when paying the full cost of the partnership, you get 6 months without regular royalty payments. Choose the option that suits you and leave your contacts by link or using a code. The manager will contact you and fix special conditions for you in the selected territory. Very important information. Territories are limited. So secure your territory now, leave your contact information by link or use the code, and our manager contact you as soon as possible. Also, you could find the link on your chat, and I continue. So to make it easier for you to decide on a partnership, look at the numbers for the online school. You see the numbers for how the online schools grow from 1 month of work after 3 months of work, and after 6 months of work. You see the numbers of students and the revenue and the profit. So, as you see, using an example of an operating online school, the monthly profit can leave 16,800 euros as early as 6 months after the start of the school. I think it's a good result, yes. So in this slide, you also see the average number of students visit Robo Club in online, and average price for a set of classes, the subscription, monthly subscription, and the revenue for one class, for one online school. And in the next slide, here are the offline metrics we get from our year-round business model. You see the numbers after 6 months of work, 12 months of work, and 18 months of work. And in the line 3, you see the costs. It's a 60% from the revenue, and you see the profit. So also very interesting numbers, I think. And on the next slide, you will see how we make at the expense of regular subscriptions, events on holidays, and through the organization of cities events. So we have 3 blocks of our work in offline club in which we earn money. First of all, the basic block is the most important in the start. In the basic block, the success will be when you will have 100 subscriptions in your club. After that, you could add also holiday block to your business model and even event block to your business model. And we also help you. But first of all, it's a basic block when you should sell 100 subscriptions for your customers. After that, you will be very experienced and could do other activities in your business. So to know more details, please check the next slide. The next bonus for our participants is a full presentation of the Robo Club franchise. The link in the chat, you can download the document and examine in details all the Robo offer to their potential customers, potential partners, franchisee. Okay, please check the link in chat and let's continue. I think that we have almost finished our webinar, but we still want to remind you that we offer special conditions for all participants in order to become a franchisee partner. As you remember, I talked about it earlier. You can choose one of the proposed options and follow the link to contact the manager to discuss the details, secure the territory, and special conditions for yourself. So fix your special conditions. Leave your contact information by link or using code. And my part is finished. Please, thank you very much for your time. Please ask your questions in the chat. And I asked my colleagues to join me, to join us, and also help me to answer the questions. So, as I remember, there was one question in the chat about if we translate curriculum in other languages. So now we have curriculum in Finnish, English languages, and we give you access as a partner to the English version of the curriculum. So, and of course, we should do some negotiations about translating the training materials to the local language. I think it's possible for our partners, of course. Also, if you want to open not only one club, but 2 or 3 or more clubs on your territory, so maybe we should negotiate about it and find a solution. But I think it's possible, of course. But now all our partners all over the world use English version. And as opportunity, they have 2 types of groups in their clubs. So clubs in local language and clubs in English. And in some markets, it's very interesting. We have clubs in Thailand, in Japan, and in these countries, parents like very much that we have opportunity to study kids in English also. So, and our assistants, Anna, write that questions from the question form. Do you supply teaching materials for quadrocopter programming and other variable programs too? We have our own research with quadrocopters. So in 2021, we will produce our Robo quadrocopter, and of course, we will create the teaching materials for this type of equipment. We'd like to do the equipment for ourselves. So now we're in research and production stage. And thanks for the answer. Thank you, Thomas. And after purchasing the franchise, can I get the right to translate it in local language? Yes, I think so. I think so. Yes. Let's start the negotiations. I want to leave this slide with a link where you could leave your contact information. And any other questions, colleagues, please ask me. We have maybe 5 or 10 minutes for answering your questions. In chat, I see only your pluses. Okay. So, I think everyone understands everything. Any questions? Thank you. Okay, let's wait. You could write the questions in the chat or use the questionnaire form. I'll try to find questionnaire form also. Please, Anna, maybe in the questionnaire form or also you have the...
So I see the question about supplying teaching materials for the
local language.
For the quadrocopter programming and other. Yes, it's very important. We are permanently improving, developing new programs for example, as a Python, for example, as a programming of cutting edge home, clever home, smart home. And as we develop new product, we transfer it to our franchisees automatically.
Thank you, Marat. Could you hear me, Marat? Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, I just told that we now in the stage of production our own Robo quadrocopter, and we'll present it in 2021 for our partners and start the factory production. And all our partners could buy this type of equipment from the head company. From the question form, what is the most popular lesson subject? Okay, The most popular lessons, it's of course Scratch, 3D modeling and printing, and robotics, of course, because kids like to work with robotics and robots, with our Robo robot kit and Robo auto dancing robot also for young kids. And of course, the new courses of Minecraft is also very popular. So these lessons, I think, is most popular. Yes. Can you please show pictures about the products, how the quality look like? We had the slide in our presentation. As I remember, Pavel presented it in the first part of the webinar, but maybe the pictures was small. Maybe it's better if you go to our YouTube channel, and maybe you interested to watch the video and how kids use the equipment. So I asked the assistant of the webinar put to the chat our YouTube channel and video. Let's watch the video. Please, colleagues, could you please put to the chat our YouTube channel link? Because in YouTube channel link we have all our equipment videos and how. Oh, thank you, Anna. So here just please put in the chat the link to the YouTube channel of Global World. And also in the videos you will find our equipment and what kids to do with this equipment. We have 7 or 9 video records special for this cases. In which countries Robo is represented? Okay, so we have Finland, Japan, Russia, South Africa, Nigeria, Romania, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Kyrgyzia, Tajikistan, Great Britain, Spain, also in our full presentation of franchise, I guess we have all full list of countries Robo is represented in. But I tell you the main countries. And we have offices in 3 countries, in Japan, in Finland, and in Russia. Oh, this is our offices. How long it takes to start business online? It takes from 15 to 28 days with our startup team. From 15 to 28 days. You could start business online with Robo. Thanks, really appreciate. Thank you, Thomas. Advertising video is made by Robo for us for campaign. Yes, we have all necessary advertising videos for start up the campaign, and all necessary creatives in video and photo and banners and posters and so on for social media and for your group in Facebook and Instagram and so on.
Yes, and we also have a special plan to develop to make a new videos according to solve your problems which you are meeting at your working, for example, as differences from Lego, and we permanent working about making videos to make your marketing activities more efficiency.
Thank you very much, Marat. And also, Anna put to the chat information that we translate videos to the local language. Of course, we translate all advertising materials to the local language, of course. Yes, it's very important. Yes, thank you very much for your questions. Let's continue. So, let's wait. And in the slide, you see the link where you could leave the contact information and get a special offer today for the franchise and become a partner. So, yes, thank you, Anna. Please check the link in the chat. Thanks to all.
Thomas' question about our partner at Hungary. We are not long time started the advertisement company for the Hungary. It was only several weeks ago, and now we are trying to enter to the Hungarian market. And it will be interesting, and we will be very happy to see Thomas as our first franchisee at the Hungarian market.
Thank you very much, Marat. Great. I think so too. Yes, okay, so let's wait 1 minute. Maybe you have last questions. And okay, I see the question from the Emre Akman. Hello, are we having our own landing page or any subdomains? For example, my city Robo World on my own brand. Yes, of course, you have your own landing page on the subdomain, and Anna sent the link how it's look like, the example. So please check it in the chat. club.robo.world/Bucharest. It's our partner in Romania. Okay, so Emily says thanks to us. Thank you for your question. So please, again, leave your contact information by the link or using code, and our managers will contact you. I think we have a great webinar. Let's answer the last question. And after that, we are waiting to contacting with you as soon as possible.
Thomas, you ask about the package. Could you detail to ask this question more detailed?
It's a package of equipment, yes, or it's a package of franchise package. What do you mean, please?
Yeah, services, equipment, marketers materials, or something else.
We also could send you the license agreement. If you leave your contact information, we could send you the license agreement. And in this license agreement, you could find all conditions to be a partner and all package of services and instructions and franchise book that we plan to give to us, our partners. So if you're interested in it, please leave the information in the by link, and our manager will send the license agreement for you. All the conditions are there. Okay. Everything okay, yes. And you will have all necessary answers, of course. Yeah, we'll give it to you. Okay, thank you very much, colleagues. I think we should finish our great webinar. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your interest to our products and our company. Very nice to be with you today. I hope all of you leave the contact information, and let's be in touch with the company. So have a good day, and see you, colleagues.
Thank you. Bye.